would like to thank His Excellency Daisuke Matsunanga, Ambassador of Japan to Ethiopia. We'd also like to thank Engineer Aweke and Mariyam from Addis Ababa City Manager.
Your Excellency Daisuke, Ambassador of Japan, Excellency Engineer Aweke, Addis Ababa City Manager, Excellencies, all protocol observed. I would like to welcome you to this wonderful event of Urban October, the first exhibition here in Addis Hall. Before I just briefly say on the specific event of this session, I would like to say a few issues about the Urban October. So this year is just like the 7th year since UN Habitat started celebrating Urban October. Why Urban October? The first Monday of the month, which was celebrated in Daisuke, is the World Habitat Day. That's declared by the United Nations as World Habitat Day. And the last date of the month, which is 31st of October, that is World Cities Day. That's why all member states agreed to designate the month of October as Urban October, ወይም በአማርኛው የከተሞች ቀን የከተሞች ወር ተብሎ እንዲጠራ. So using that opportunity, we started as UN Habitat to organize such kind of events last year with lots of back-to-back events on advocating urbanization and urban matters. So this year we are celebrating and advocating urban using this opportunity of Urban October. So the Urban October, we started with Habitat Day in Daisuke and several events going on in Hawassa, in Bahar Dar, and other cities as well. So we are doing this in collaboration with the Addis Ababa City Administration and the Ministry of Urban Development and Construction. I'm really honored to thank all participants here, the government officials as well. So this year, it's not because of as a matter of chance. Intentionally, we prefer to focus on waste management, basically solid waste management, because this is clear when urbanization expands, waste generation also increases. So the focus given to the waste in the entire country, as well as in the city of Addis Ababa, is minimal. That's why we are planning to advocate about the challenge of waste management and the opportunity of using waste as a resource. So today we'll be having several photo exhibitions and also keynotes from the Embassy of Japan, His Excellency the Ambassador, and from Addis Ababa City leadership. As UN Habitat, we have been doing several activities focusing on regional planning, urban planning, waste management, and other issues. So today we'll be focusing in this exhibition on solid waste management activities. We'll be showing our joint effort of the rehabilitation of Aweke dumpsite and other interventions in Bahar Dar city. With this note, I'm pleased to invite His Excellency Daisuke to make his note.
Thank you very much for inviting me to this very important and useful occasion. Since I arrived here 2 years ago, soon after my arrival, I had a chance to visit Aweke. At that time, Aweke was still very smelly, and big birds are flying over here and there. And recently, someone noted to me that no longer she smells of any bad odor. Something must have happened in the meantime. That's what she said. So I explained to her the work of the UN Habitat Addis Ababa City Office and the Matsufuji team who employed the Fukuoka method to beautify and make the Koshe a safe place. It was very, very successful, and since then I've been to the place several times and attended the completion ceremony as well. And I have great admiration for Professor Matsufuji, because unlike any typical retired professor who may be sitting on the sofa or in an armchair in an air-conditioned room, he went to the site every day, and he sweated. He became all sweats, and he befriended the waste pickers. When I was there at first, there was no road, no path, so it was difficult to reach where people are working. But the path was provided, and also the beautiful trees were planted, and the terrace was just a disorderly heap of waste before, but now it has like a staircases, steps. And not only that, there were many, many vertical pipes to discharge pent-up methane gas underground. So, and Professor Matsufuji told me to put my hand over the top of the pipe, and I was able to feel the heat because of the methane. If it's still contained in the ground, it's going to be explosive. So it is very important to give out, discharge these pent-up, accumulated underground gas into the air. And they decided to plant trees, saplings, so that the greenery was back. Not only that, Professor Matsufuji encouraged young waste pickers to go to school, and I heard one of them even went to university. So according to the program, some representative of waste pickers are here to say something. He or she may or may not be here, but I'm very curious to listen to them. The UN Habitat was very, very helpful, and Addis Ababa city office was also very, very helpful. Fukuoka actually is an important place for me. I lived in the city for 1 year, since between 1979 to 1980. It was before I joined the Foreign Service. It is very, very encouraging and inspiring for me that someone from Fukuoka is helpful in transforming the dump site into a more beautiful and less smelly and much safer place. So I'm very happy to be here and enjoy a lot of important photographs with you. I'm going to leave this country. In fact, I'm taking off the day after tomorrow. So it is very timely that I was able to attend this important ceremony. I'd like to praise the work of Professor Matsufuji and his fellow volunteers and workers. They are examples, role models for all of us. So thank you for listening, and please enjoy the exhibition.
እንደሚታወቀው አገራችን እንደዚሁ ከተማችን በተለያዩ የለውጥ እንቅስቃሴ ውስጥ ትገኛለች። ከዚህ መሀል እንግዲህ በከተማችን የደረቅ ቆሻሻን ከማስተዳደር አኳያ በርካታ ስራዎች እየተሰሩ ይገኛሉ ማለት ነው። አንድ ከተማ ስታንዳርዱን የጠበቀ ከተማ የሚሆነው በከተማ ውስጥ የሚመነጨው ደረቅ ቆሻሻ በአግባቡ ተሰብስበው ተጓጉዞ ጥቅም ላይ የሚውለው ጥቅም ላይ ሲውል፣ እንደዚሁም ደግሞ የሚወገደው በትክክል ሲወገድ ነውና ከዚህ አኳያ የጃፓን መንግስት ከዩኤን ሃቢታት ጋር ሆኖ የሰራው ስራ በጣም አመርቂ ስራ ነው ማለት ይቻላል። እንደሚታወቀው የዛሬ 3 ዓመት አካባቢ የተጀመረው ይህ ፕሮጀክት አካባቢውን አረንጓዴ የማድረግ ስራ እንደዚሁም ደግሞ በፊት ቆሻሻው እየተናደ የሚያመጣው ችግር ከመቅረፍ አኳያ በርካታ ስራዎች እዛ ተሰርተዋል። በጣም ትርጉም ያላቸው ስራዎች ተሰርተዋል ማለት ነው። ወደ 2.2 ሚሊዮን ዶላር አካባቢ አውጥቶ ነው ይሄ ስራ የተሰራው። ይሄ ስራ እንግዲህ ከተሰራ በኋላ በርካታ እረፍት አግኝተናል ማለት ነው። ከዚህ ጋር ተያይዘው የጃፓን መንግስት ከዚህ ስራ ውጪ ካፓሲቲ ቢልዲንግ ላይ እያገዘን ነው። ከዚህ በፊት ወደ 15 የሚሆኑ ባለሙያዎችን ወደዛው ወደ ጃፓን ወስደው ከ1 ወር እስከ 3 ወር ያሰለጠንበት ሁኔታዎች አሉ ማለት ነው። በአጠቃላይ የጃፓን መንግስት በከተማችን አረንጓዴ፣ ንጹህ፣ ለነዋሪዎቿ ተስማሚ ከምናደርገው እንቅስቃሴዎች ጋር ተያይዘው በርካታ ትርጉም ያለው ስራዎችን እየሰራ ነው። ለዚህ በከተማ መስተዳደሩ ስም በራሴም ስም በኤጀንሲው ስም ላመሰግናችሁ ፈልጋለሁ።
Thank you, Dr. Ishatu, for your wonderful speech and keynotes. We really appreciate all the Addis Ababa city government working with us and so on. We really appreciate the support of the city as well. Next, I would like to cordially invite Maaza and Wuletau, who's been working at Koshe from the beginning, and Maaza, who's been supporting and one of the community who actually benefited from the Koshe project. So they would also like to say a few words and acknowledge all the stakeholders involved. So we cordially invite them. Thank you.
የመጣሁት በተለምዶ ቆሼ በሚባለው ቦታ በሚገኘው አካባቢ ላይ ነው የመጣሁት። የዛ አካባቢ ነዋሪ ሆኜ ሳለ በድርጅቱ ላይም አብሬ ከጎናቸው አብሬያቸው እየሰራውኝም አብሬያቸውን ቆይታ አድርጌያለሁ። በዛ አካባቢ ላይ ያለውን ከማህበረሰቡ ጋራም በቅርብ አብረን ነው የምንገናኘው። በአካባቢውም ላይ ያሉ ሰዎች ያው በፊት የቆሼ ሽታ ይኖር ነበር። ሰዎቹ መጥቶ በቦታው ላይ እየሰሩልን ካሉን ነገር እርከንም የተለያየ ችግኞችንም የተተከሉ በአሁን ሰዓት እየተወገደ ነው። ያ የድሮ ቆሻሻ ፋብሪካዎችም ተከፍቶ በፋብሪካ ውስጥም እየተቃጠለ ስላለ ቅነሳም አለ። ያ ቆሻሻም እንደ ድሮ አይደለም። አካባቢውንም አያውክም፣ ለመኖርም አያሰጋም። የሚኖሩትም ሰዎች ስጋት የለባቸውም። ከዚህ በፊት ተደርምሶ በነበረበት ሰዓት ስጋት ቢኖርም በአሁን ሰዓት ስጋቱ የለም። ጥሩ ደረጃ ላይ ይገኛሉ። ማህበረሰቡን ለመኖር እቅዱ ላይ ናቸው ያሉት።
በፋብሪካ ፕሮጀክትና በደረቅ ቆሻሻ አስተዳደር ኤጀንሲ ስር በፋብሪካ ምሳራ የነበርኩ ሲሆን መጠነ ሰፊ የሆነ ልምዶችን አካፍሎናል። በእርግጥም በፕሮፌሰር ወይም ማሲፉጂ እሳቸውን ያስተማሩንን ሙሉ ለሙሉ የፕሮጀክቱን ያሰራሩን ሁሉንም ነገር በመተግበር አሁን ደግሞ በደረቅ ቆሻሻ አስተዳደር ስር ሆነን በመቀጠር እድገት በማግኘትም ያለንን እሳቸው ያስተማሩንን ትምህርት ወደ ደረቅ ቆሻሻ አስተዳደር ሌሎች ችግሮች እንዳይፈጠር በመስራት ላይ እንገኛለን። ስለሆነ በጣም ቴንኪው ለማለት እፈልጋለሁ።
Before handing over what we prepared here, just for your information, when we started this project, the Fukuoka method, I remember those days of the explosion and what happened during that collapse of the dump site. And me and my colleague in Fukuoka office, her name is Sachio Hoshino, and the professor with his engineers were running up to the top of the mountain. It was like 50 and plus degrees, like sharp. And he was running. He doesn't care about the smell. He doesn't care about the fire. There was a fire, really. Me and Sachio were really concerned about the collapse. He has no even concern about the collapse, the fire and everything. And we even asked him what happened. And he told us that he is very much concerned about the people, not the fire. Imagine with that age of nearly 80 years. And that icon of that speciality Professor Masufuji was running into the top. He cares about the people. I have to say it because I was part of that process. I would like to thank Professor Masufuji and his team and the Japanese government for the financial support. And I have to really thank the Addis Ababa City Administration. Without the collaboration and without the support of the city administration, these success wouldn't have happened. So thank you very much for this wonderful offer and collaborative work. Your Excellency, really it has been a great time and we are very much happy for your support and we wish you all the best back home. Thank you very much. We have a small present for you. Okay. Thank you.
Actually, only the ceremonial occasions I show up. Actually, these awards should go to the workers and Professor Matsufuji and his team and the UN Habitat and Addis Ababa City office people who were there every day to make it possible. But because you prepared such a beautiful gift for me, even though I only appear on the celebratory occasions, and the praise is the workers and the professor and his friends deserve the gift. But because you are so kind and gentle to us, and on behalf of all the workers who worked and sweated and tirelessly endeavored, I am willing to receive this.